What's up everyone, this is Yeeflex and this is another update video. I feel like it's been a little while since you guys have gotten an idea of what's been going on. Plus there might be some possible confusion with the videos I've been uploading with like the outdoor fishing stuff and then some music videos, so I just kind of want to clarify that. But then also I wanted to inform you guys kind of what's been going on a little bit in my life as to why there hasn't been so much music coming out, and then there's a few other things I want to talk about for maybe the future of Yeeflex and kind of the direction I was thinking of going with Yeeflex. So anyways, if you guys like this format of me talking in the video, first off, leave a comment below so I know whether I should continue this style of update video or not, because sometimes it's a little bit easier for me to make a writing video, but if I have a lot of information like I kind of do today, it might be a little bit easier for me to talk to you guys and kind of do a voice video while recording my screen. So anyways, to get back to the update video, so personally I've had some interesting things happen throughout the year 2021. A couple minor things where I had some health issues and stuff like that, but the main issue pertaining to the music that I had was that my normal computer tower died one day when I was using it. So let me take you back to April 2021. One day I tried turning on my computer and it gave me the blue screen of death, which is the critical processing error screen. And man, that was a tough sign to see because that was my main computer. I mean, I made music, I was basically using it for everyday tasks, and it was like, oh shoot. And I didn't happen to back up everything. I backed up certain things, but I didn't back up everything. So that was kind of like, uh-oh, a scary moment. So the tower itself is a Lenovo T730 Legion gaming tower. So throughout the next, I want to say 3-4 weeks, I was troubleshooting it. I was calling Lenovo's customer service to have them try and help me out. Unfortunately, the warranty for my tower just expired, so I was kind of in a catch-22, and then I had to call upon my friends who knew some things about PCs, and I had to have them help me kind of troubleshoot my computer. And at the end of the day, my really good buddy Paperwolf kind of helped me out because he decided that I should open up the computer and then see like what was wrong, because initially when I turned on the computer, the RAM stick like shot out and then the critical processing error occurred. So we weren't sure exactly if it was a RAM issue or a CPU issue. Upon opening my previous tower, we found out that it was probably a motherboard issue, but the RAM sticks also weren't working super well as well. So kind of isolated that it was a motherboard issue, but luckily the Intel chip and the graphics card were still in good shape. So my buddy Paperwolf was able to help me build a brand new PC. I want to say that he built a PC during the pandemic in 2020 himself, so he had some knowledge on how to help me use my salvage parts and build a new PC pretty much from scratch. So fast forward, I want to say maybe a month or two ago, we were able to finally get all the parts, and I now have a new PC. And you might be wondering, okay, so now you have a new PC, are you still working on music? Well, I haven't really had as much time to download all the programs into my new PC, but I'm slowly getting there. It's kind of surprising how much time it takes to re-download everything, like Ableton, all your plugins, and then reroute everything, because you know, audio can be a little bit tricky, especially the way I kind of have it. It's a little tricky in how you have to route things. So I'm taking my time, but for right now I'm using this laptop I had when my computer died. Luckily, I had the spare one. I've been using this kind of for really basic projects. The reason why I don't have a lot of my files on this laptop is because this laptop itself doesn't have that much memory, and I have to use it for everyday purposes as well as music, and the music stuff takes a good chunk of memory. I would say within a terabyte, it at least takes a quarter of it, and the memory on this laptop only is about a quarter of a terabyte. So I don't want to overload it and not have memory for other things, like other documents and stuff I need to use for everyday use. So I've been going very scaled back, using Ableton and making music. But I will say, luckily, I was able to build a new PC with the help of my buddy Paperwolf, thanks to him, and eventually I'll get all my music stuff back up and running. So now, after all the crazy things that have happened this year so far, I kind of want to get into my plan of what I had for Yeeflex. So I know before I was planning to release a kind of self-release album. That's been put on hold because my computer died. I mean, I was still working on the songs, but literally it died, and I haven't been able to recover everything from that old computer onto the new computer. I haven't transferred the information either, so I'm probably going to see what I can salvage and just kind of go from there. But I do still have some of the older files from certain projects that I like. So I was thinking of doing some behind the scene videos for some of my songs that personally I liked and I think have a lot of kind of value and story to them. Oddly enough, they're like the most popular songs that I've ever either collaborated on or have made. So I definitely will do behind the scenes videos for those. And the reason being for behind the scenes videos is I've been wanting to do the behind the scenes videos for a very long time, but I didn't have a sufficient enough screen recording software or sufficient enough microphone. But luckily, I just kind of invested a little bit more money into a good screen recorder from what I used and a decent mic. So right now, you'll kind of see the bare bones version of a lot of the songs, but I will definitely try and do some of those behind the scene videos for you guys for some of the songs, because a lot of the songs in the Diversity EP, I want to go over kind of how they were made from my point of view, because there was a lot going on in the time we were making the Diversity EP, and I couldn't write all of it down when I was, releasing it on my own channel, because I was writing the short bio synopsis of how the EP and each song was made, but I don't think it did enough justice for the song itself. So I definitely want to do, like, for example, a behind the scenes video for each song on the Diversity EP and kind of the backstory to the whole EP itself. So the behind the scenes videos are definitely a thing that I'm going to try and do. Another thing I was thinking about doing was recording myself making music kind of from scratch. So it's kind of like what Twitch streamers do when they're producing, except they just do it live, where I would try and do it record it and then do some post-production stuff to it and kind of edit the video a little bit, so where you guys can watch what I do when producing, because currently I've kind of been in a writer's block and I've just been kind of starting projects here and there, and I figured you guys can get like some knowledge or learn something from me just making a song. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best producer out there. There are a lot of better producers out there. I mean, all the guys on Monster Cat, half the guys on Argo Fox, heck, maybe even most of the guys on Argo Fox are better producers than me. But maybe you'll learn something that I do a little bit different from them, or a little bit different from some other artists. So, we'll see how that concept goes. And then the last thing I want to do is upload some of my old mixes. So you guys have noticed in the past that I have Yeeflex's mixes series. I do want to upload some of my old mixes that I found, because back in the day, which is, I would imagine, 2013, 2014, when I would upload the mixes of, I guess you would say, more copyrighted music, YouTube would automatically ban that video. So a lot of the old mixes I made, which I personally like, never made it onto YouTube because I was afraid of getting copyright striked and banned. But now YouTube's a little more lenient with how they just, demonetize the video, but you can still keep the video up. So I am more in tune of doing that. So I'm gonna post some of the older mixes that I've made in the past onto my channel, which is very much a blast of the past, because a lot of the music kind of reflects that 2013 2014 era. So a lot of prog house, a lot of complextro, electro. I mean, those were like the three genres at the time that at least I was really into. So definitely will post those mixes eventually. And as for just music projects, I will be posting more music projects than outdoor videos. The outdoor videos were kind of an experiment because I've been really into fishing lately, and I want to take my camera out there because I was kind of inspired by a lot of the fishing YouTubers I watch. But I slowly realized, like, I'm not that extroverted, I guess you'd say, to where I'm like holding a camera and talking to myself in public. I don't know, I felt kind of weird doing that. So it was just kind of an experiment that I tried on my channel, and I want to see how many views on my regular channel, how many of my regular subscribers would like some fishing content, because I started another channel in case I did more outdoor stuff. But it looks like I'm not going to be doing that too much, so I will be doing some more music stuff. So don't be worried about is Yeeflex still producing music or not. I will be producing music. As you see, as this project here, this is a project that I'm currently working on, and hopefully will be released sometime by the end of this year or early next year, depending on how the production process goes. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this update video, kind of have a better understanding of where I've been kind of during this pandemic time, and where I've been just this year since I released Airwalk. I have some plans in between, but I just gotta get to them, and this project in particular is one of them. There's an idea for this video that you guys will see in the future that I hope you guys will like, and that process is going to be quite an interesting one, but I hope it pays off in the future for a lot of people trying to do what I'm doing. So overall, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll leave you guys with a teaser to this project for what it sounds like. This is definitely a work in progress, so it will change, but this is a teaser of what it sounds like right now. So let me stop talking and you guys can listen. Alright guys, that's the teaser for this video, and that pretty much concludes the video. So if you guys like the format of this video, please leave a comment down below saying whether you like it or not, and I hope you guys enjoy what I have in store for the Yeeflex channel and project in general in the future. Alright, have a good one guys. Bye.